Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. If you like these vids, then please subscribe to the channel and like and share. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Good morning traders, it is Monday the 28th of March. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and didn't do anything that I wouldn't do. So guys, yeah, as always, please feel free to leave a comment below the vid, or if you have any questions, you need any help with your trading, that's what we're here for. Guys, we're going to begin with a recap. So we're going to recap from Friday's trades. Okay, there was only one trade from Friday, and it was this. This is the pound against the US dollar. So this is the day chart that you're looking at. So the reason for the trade to go short was this. So we had this area here. This was once support. And then as you can see, price reacted here. It now becomes resistance. Yeah, price is also in a downtrend. Yeah, we've got lower lows, and this is a potentially lower high. Okay. We also had this bearish red candle. Okay, it's an engulfing bearish candlestick pattern, and all we wanted to do was take price back down to this blue line at around 3110. Okay. There was also this, guys, I want to show you as well. This was another reason to take the trade. So on the H4, as you can see, price had come up and it kept testing this diagonal support. Okay, this area of support here. Yeah, this grey diagonal line also kept hitting the moving average 20, but then it eventually broke. Okay, so it broke this diagonal support. So this gives me another reason to go short. Okay, let's look at H1 to see what actually happened. So this was a tricky one, guys. Let me explain why. So price, as you can see, price did retrace into our grey zone. Then we had this red candle, this red candle, okay? But none of these told me that sellers were in control. Then price broke, okay? And then we had a couple more red candles. This didn't tell me sellers were in control. And then eventually we got this red candle that told me 100% sellers were in control. But, guys, yeah, but if we look at the H4, this candle here, let me zoom in, this candle here had formed and it had broken this support, okay? So I was very reluctant to short this trade, okay? It wasn't until this H4 candle formed, then I was happy to enter shorts again. Okay, so because of that, let's go back to the H1. So I didn't enter on this candle, yeah, because we just had that very bullish H4 green candle. It wasn't until this candle here. So we had this wick. If you were being very aggressive, you could have shorted from this wick here, but I actually waited for this candle here. Okay, so we had this wick followed by a bearish candle. This told me that sellers were back in control. And if you remember, it was after that large red H4 candle had formed. So it gave me the confidence to take this price lower. Okay, so I entered, I got a little bit of a retrace so that my risk to reward was 1:1. So I entered roughly here. I put my stop above these highs, and my target is this last low here. Okay, so this is my risk. This is my reward. Okay, so it's a little bit over a risk to reward of 1:1. Okay, so as you can see, price hasn't hit my target. I'm still in this trade. So we will see what happens today. Okay, so yeah, that was the only trade idea from Friday, guys. Sorry. Let's take a look now at the trades for today. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap from Friday, then please smash the like button. Yeah, it really helps support the channel. Yeah, and why not subscribe? Come join us. Okay, so the trades for today, Monday the 28th of March, we've got 3 potential trades. The first one is this. This is the euro against the Canadian dollar. As you can see, guys, structure is in a downtrend. Yeah, we've got lower lows, okay, lower highs, okay. So the structure is downwards. And then we had this candle here. Firstly, it's very bearish, okay, but also it broke this low. So it tells me, yeah, momentum is still to the downside, yeah. Okay, so we're still looking to short this market. Let me show you the weekly chart to see where our higher time frame target is. So our higher time frame target is this blue line here, at around 3,600. I've just sort of chose the next psychological level, guys. Okay, so yeah, we're looking to short that down to this blue line, 3,600 roughly. Let's look at H1 for execution. So guys, yeah, we've got this grey zone here. What I want to see is price retrace up into this grey zone. I want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. Then that's our trigger to enter the trade. Okay, so we can enter the trade. First of all, we want to take price back down to this last low. We'll close 80% of the trade, and then we'll leave 20% of the trade to run back down to our higher time frame target. Okay. If we were being more aggressive, guys, if price doesn't retrace up to here, in this area here, we could trade the first strong bearish candlestick pattern. Okay, that's also an option if we're being more aggressive. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, that's the first trade idea. Euro against the Canadian dollar short. The next one is this. This is the pound against the Canadian dollar short. Okay, so obviously these two pairs will be very correlated, guys. So trade the one that gives you the best setup. But yeah, similar scenario with the pound. This market is in a downtrend. Yeah, we've got sort of lower lows here. This is a high. We've got lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and now this area here is also broken. So we have lower lows, okay, and then we have a lower high here, okay. So the structure is telling us downwards, and again, we had this very bearish candle form, which took out these last lows, okay. So it tells me momentum is still downwards. Although, guys, with both of these pairs, you know, it is very oversold, okay, but we've got to trade what the market is telling us, and it's telling us to go lower. Okay, let's look at H1 for execution. So yeah, what we're going to see, guys, is price retrace up into this grey zone. We want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. That's always our entry. And then first of all, we're going to take price back down to this low, close 80% of the trade, and then leave 20% to run to our higher time frame target. All right, so yeah, pound against Canadian dollar. This market, we are also shorting. The last one is this. This is the euro against the pound. Okay, so yeah, we've talked about this before, but this structure is still just about in a downtrend. Okay, because we've had these highs here, 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 and here, this area here, but because of these wicks, yeah, it didn't actually break higher. Okay, so the high was still intact, and we have lower lows. Okay, so we're still technically in a downtrend. Okay, we had this candle here. Okay, so it's quite a bearish candlestick pattern, and this has sort of bounced off this last area of which was once support and is now resistance. Okay, so we just want to take it back down to this low here and this psychological level at 8,300. Okay, so we're just looking to short this market down to this blue line. Let's look at the H1 for execution. Okay, so yeah, got a couple of grey zones, guys. So what we want to see is price retrace into this grey zone. We want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form, and then first of all, well, to be honest with you, we'll probably just take 100% of the trade down to this blue line, because I doubt this area will give us a risk to reward of 1:1. Okay, so yeah, bearish candlestick pattern in this grey zone, 100% back down to this blue line. Okay, if that doesn't happen, price could retrace all the way up to this area. Okay, this last high here, and again we just want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. Okay, and then first of all we can take price back down to this low. This time we can close 80% of the trade because we've had plenty of movement in the trade, and then keep 20% on the trade to take down to our higher time frame target. All right guys, so that's the third trade, euro against the pound short. Okay, so they're the three trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news and see what's happening. Before I start the news, guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis and would like to receive it every single morning, Monday to Friday, then please subscribe to the channel and smash the notification, guys, okay? That way you'll receive it every single morning. Right, news for today, Monday the 28th of March. It was quite a light news day, guys. The only 3-star rating we're looking at is this, at 11 o'clock GMT. We've got the Bank of England Governor Bailey speaking. So, yeah, he could move the pound. So, if you're in any pound pair, you must be aware of this. But as you can see, guys, that's the only 3-star rating for the rest of the day. So that's all we're interested in. Guys, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vid. Please subscribe, like and share. I hope you have a wonderful trading day, and I will see you tomorrow.